Hey there, Lee and I are excited to talk to you today about how to purchase specialty items to entertain at your home. Lee, I was walking around on the floor. I found this wine refrigerator for $500 and this one for $1,500. Why would I pay 3 times as much for something that really looks the same as the other?
Great question, Gentry. I've got 2 bottles of wine here that look pretty much the same. This is a Charles Shaw, also known as 2-Buck Chuck, that costs about $2 a bottle.
Okay.
This is the Vintage House wine that costs almost as much as that wine refrigerator.
Oh, are we going to sample the Vineyard House wine?
No, this isn't mine. I borrowed it from a friend, and I need to make sure I take very good care of it so when I give it back to him, it's in as good a condition as when he gave it to me.
Well, how are you going to do that?
Well, I'm going to store it in a wine preservation unit.
Well, that sounds fancy. What's a wine preservation unit?
Great question. It has a special insulator on the compressor, so there's no vibration delivered to the wine. It has a special thermostat, so it maintains a very precise temperature. It has a humidity control sensor, and it's got 3 panes of glass, so no ultraviolet rays get to the wine. So it stores it for a long time, maintains the quality.
Well, what's a wine refrigerator do?
None of that.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If I like the 2-Buck Chuck, I can probably put it in the wine refrigerator and it'll be good for what, about 2 weeks?
Sure.
Okay, but if I like stuff like the Vineyard House and I have a little bit more expensive taste, perhaps I should splurge and get myself a wine preservation unit to make sure that it stays just as good as it was when I bought it.
I couldn't have said it any better myself.
Wow, Lee, I didn't know you guys had all these specialty items at the store. What else do you have?
Oh, we've got all kinds of things. We've got ice machines, we've got steam ovens, we've got built-in coffee machines. Come on down to the store and let me show you.
All right.
So Gentry, the first specialty item I'd like to talk about is ice machines.
What's interesting about ice? Ice is ice.
No, there's 2 different types of ice. There's regular ice that comes out of a freezer, and it's just a mold. Water goes in and it freezes whatever impurities are in there. That's why you get all the little floaties. And then there's ice machines. Ice machines create pure water, no floaties. It's fantastic.
All right, well, show me what you got.
Okay. Now, if you drink a lot of pop or water, I would recommend the pellet ice, or what we call sonic ice. It melts real quick, it cools the drink very quickly, and it's a lot of fun to crunch.
Okay, well, I love sonic ice, so why wouldn't I just use this for everything?
Oh, well, because some people like adult beverages, and if you like adult beverages, you need a bigger cube so it doesn't melt as fast, because you don't want to dilute an adult beverage.
Well, I have heard that you're not supposed to water down a good scotch, so that does make sense. But what if I drink a lot of water and I also like to drink adult beverages?
Well, this is way too big to crunch. So what I recommend then is one that's kind of in between. And this is a little 1/2-inch cublet. So it's small enough you can crunch, it's fun to eat. It doesn't melt real fast, but it does melt a little faster than the big cube. So it's a good compromise for soft drinks and for adult beverages.
Yeah, I can see that. See, who knew there were so many options when it came to ice? But let's talk about something I know a little bit about, steam oven.
Okay.
Now, the idea of this does scare some people. They think maybe that using the heat and using the water together is a little bit complicated, but it's one of my favorite because it's probably arguably the most healthy way to cook. So you can reheat your pizza with it, and you can also do anything from turkeys to roast. It's awesome.
Oh, I want to talk about a built-in coffee machine. This is a professional grade coffee maker, like they use at some of the nicer restaurants or coffee bars. You can adjust the grind of the coffee so you can make it stronger or weaker. You can adjust the temperature. You can hook up a milk adapter. You can make lattes. You can make cappuccino, espresso. Look at the crema on the top.
These are like the fancy ones we see in the really fancy coffee bars, right?
Yeah, it is.
So at Hahn Appliance, it's not just the major appliances, it's the specialty items too, like the wine refrigerator.
No, the wine preservation system.
Yeah, that too. The ice machine, the coffee machine, and the steam oven.
Oh, yeah. Great coffee machine.
So many things to talk about, we don't even have time. Just come into Hahn Appliance Warehouse.
That's good.
Are you enjoying that?